All right, LDBC. This is your boy, the Coach, live on the Coach Show, live. Okay, all right. I have to shake my head because a lot of boxing fans are just dumb. Like people don't know the reason why Errol Spence isn't fighting Terence Crawford next, but they'll tell you ducking him. Look, the man got brutalized for 9 rounds. No, okay, maybe 8. The man was brutally beaten for 8 rounds. Brutally beaten. Almost ended his career. Okay? Do you think he wants to immediately do that again? Without having like some kind of tune-up fight to kind of get his body back ready. And from the looks of Errol Spence, looked like, I don't know. I don't even know if he taking fighting serious. But folks, come on. Did y'all? And I kept telling people, he's not going to rematch Terence Crawford in his next fight. Nah, man, you just took a beating, like a bad beating. Like, you need some time. He needs some time to go back, reset. Need a little time to go back and reset. A little bit of time to go back and study his opponent more. Work on his craft. And he probably had a lot of people in his ear telling him, and his advisor probably telling him, look, Errol, look, man, we need to take it easy next fight. You need a fight. Okay, you need a fight that's competitive, but one that's not going to, take more years off your career. That Crawford fight took a lot of years off his career. And look, and guys, let's be real. Terence Crawford almost retired this dude. And then y'all say he ducking him? No, he's not ducking him. The man trying to prolong his career. Because I'm going to tell you right now, had he got in there and fought Crawford again immediately, an immediate rematch, I think Crawford would have ended him for real. Like, I think Terence Crawford would have put it into his career. Like, you don't go in, and I was telling people that Errol Spence is going to lose to Terence Crawford. I was telling people that. I said Crawford is he's too good of a boxer. He's way too good of a boxer for, like, him, for Errol Spence to beat him. And I said Errol Spence got some great body attacks, but you're going to need more than body attacks to deal with Terence Crawford. I was telling people this. But it's like, nobody want to hear. Okay? This man was brutally beaten for 8 rounds, y'all. Got knocked out in the 9th. He was brutally beaten. And you, as a fighter, you think like a fighter, okay? If it were you, would you jump back in there immediately with a guy like Crawford, or would you take a couple of fights to study him, then get back in there? Because I never heard Errol Spence say he wouldn't fight Crawford. So I never actually heard him say it. But I'm thinking like a fighter and his advisors and his team, and it's just like, nah, bro. No. Let's take a step back. Okay? Let us take a step back. Let's reevaluate what we need to do. Maybe we need to change our game plan on how we attack this dude. Like, they need to get in there in the film room and really do some studying. And then start incorporating fighters that will simulate Terence Crawford to the best of his ability. And start working on any mistakes. See, if that's me, if I'm training Errol Spence, we finna look at hours of film on Terence Crawford in that fight. We finna look at what you did wrong. Like, we finna break this thing down to a fine-tooth comb. I'm talking about every single round by round, punch by punch, because that's what the best do. Okay, that's what I would do. If it's me, because see, I'm obsessive like that. I got OCD like that. Like, that's something that I would do. Every fight, okay, he caught you right here. How did he catch you? Okay, what were you doing that you gave him an opening? See, that's what we need to work on. But a lot of fighters and trainers, man, they're not patient anymore. And for once, I think I get what Errol Spence is doing. I get that the man is trying to be a little bit patient this time. And this time, he's going to have a different plan. Now, he just fired Derek James, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but, hopefully a different trainer can give him a different game plan, because you're fighting a very skilled outboxer and a boxer who know how to fight in on the inside, a fighter that know how to fight at mid-range, a fighter that can fight at long range, a fighter that's a magnificent counterpuncher. You're fighting a guy in Terence Crawford that he can pretty much do it all. Okay? Now, I'm not saying Terence Crawford is immune and can't be caught. He can be caught. But you're talking about a guy who can do it all. Like, you just don't jump back into the ring with a guy that does that to you without some kind of game plan. And it's gonna need some time. Like, I get why he's not fighting him next. course. Why? Why would he do that? Why would he do it now? Like, and it's not admitting like he's afraid, but the man damn near, look, man, Terence Crawford, had this fight would have went 12 rounds, man, I think Terence Crawford would have put this boy EJ in a coma. I think he would have legit put this boy in a coma, man. Like, the kind of punishment EJ was taking, I've never, ever seen him take that kind of punishment. Never. And then when Crawford started putting him on the canvas, man, I knew it was pretty much, it's a done deal. And then they talking about EJ, you know, like, need to get in there with Canelo. Man, what, are we trying to end the boy career? Y'all know Canelo known for fighting guys twice his size, or fighting guys, like, in lower weight classes than him. Y'all know that's what he known for. That's the kind of shit that Canelo do. People want to put him in there with Canelo. He fight Canelo, it's over. He fight Crawford again right now, it's over. Okay, his career's over. You pretty much saying, I'm done boxing. And I got to give it to y'all straight like that. He called out Fundora. Fundora to Errol Spence look like a mark. Somebody he can fight, tough enough opponent, but somebody where he can fight and actually work on some of the strategies that he's been working on. I mean, I get it, but hopefully, I don't know, man. Errol Spence, now I'm gonna say this, he don't look like he been training, bro. Like, this don't look like a guy that's been training. Like, and I'm like, you know, what the hell have you been doing since Crawford knocked you out? Like, what has he been doing? Like, folks, has Errol Spence given up? I know for damn sure the smartest thing he did was not fight Crawford again. That's the smartest thing that he did. Not jumping right back into the ring with one Terence Crawford. Folks, that's just what it is. That's what it is. You don't jump back in there with somebody who did that to you and you don't have a plan of attack. You don't have a game plan. Okay, you don't have something that you're going to do different. Because if he coming out with that same game plan, Terence Crawford already got the answer to the test. Crawford already know the answer to the test. He already know. And Terence know how to pass that test. Pass that test with flying colors. Okay? Folks, we got to start, I don't know, man, 2024, I'm just starting to believe that people just don't, I don't know, man. I just think maybe we living here in this country, or we live in the world. I just think they done poisoned everybody's brain and everybody just done got stupid.